welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Valentine's Day look for you guys. This was highly requested on my Instagram because I had asked you guys what kind of videos did you guys want to see, and a lot of people said a Valentine's Day tutorial and something along the lines of pink eye, soft, you know, romantic. So this is what I did. I thought I would do something super easy for everybody to do, and as well gave you two lip options just in case you guys want to go full on very soft. Then you guys can pair this up with a very nude lip, or either go a little bit more bold and glamorous and add a red lip. That way it goes perfectly with the theme of Valentine's Day. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoy it, and if you guys want to know how to recreate it, then just keep on watching. Alright, so to start out, we're going to go ahead and start with a primer for the eyes, and the one I'm using today is from MAC, and it's the Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm applying this all over my lid. Once you're done with that, we want to move on to the shadows. So I'm taking my Too Faced Bonbons palette, and I'm going to take Almond Truffle with the Sigma E40, and you just want to make sure you blend this very nicely into the crease. We want to make it as super soft as we can, so just take your time blending this out. And then if you bring it down a little bit onto your lid, that's okay, because later on we're still going to be doing more blending. So just make sure that you blend this very nicely on the crease. Then after that, we're going to take the color Sprinkles, which is a very light pink, and this one is going to be acting out as a base, and I'm applying this brush with an A54 brush. And the reason I'm applying this as a base is because later on we will be adding a pink that's a little bit more intense, but we don't want the eye to look super dramatic or anything. We just want it to look like a very light pink, so that's why I'm adding this as a base. That way once we add the hot pink on top, it won't look as dramatic. So for the other pink that we're going to be adding that's more intense, it's called Cotton Candy, and as you guys can see, it is much more pinker, but once you add it on top of that base color that we applied, it doesn't look as intense, so it just looks very soft. So I'm just applying this color right on top of wherever we applied Sprinkles, and then I'm going to be mixing Almond Truffle and Cotton Candy together to make a very dark mauve pink, and then just applying this on the crease to intensify the eye a little bit more, but still not making it super harsh. Then after that, I'm going to take Divinity and with a Sigma E32, which is an exact blending brush, so that way it could help us as we apply it, it'll blend out at the same time. So we're going to be popping this on our brow bone and as well in the inner corner of our eye, but bringing it in a little bit more closer to the center of our lid, making that gradient effect. So this is just going to help us make the eye look a little bit softer and more awake. So once you're done with that, we're going to move on to our mascara to prepare our lashes for the fall season. And the one I'm using today is from Too Faced. It's called the Better Than Sex Mascara. And for the lashes, I decided to go with this style from House of Lashes. It's in the style Bambi. I just feel like they're very wispy and more natural looking than the ones that I always use, so I highly recommend those. Then moving on to my face, I have already primed it, so moving on to my foundation, and I'm using the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation. This has been my absolute favorite for the past few weeks. I have not stopped using it non-stop, and mostly since I just got their new color, which is in the color Neutral. It's just been a perfect fit. Olive was a little bit too dark for me, but this one just fits so perfectly with my whole skin tone and the rest of my body that I just absolutely love it. But I highly recommend this foundation because it keeps your face a little bit more matte, it controls the oil, and as well it gives you like a flawless finish because it has a medium to full coverage. So I definitely recommend this foundation. Then moving on, I'm going to be using the Pure Cosmetics Contour Foundation Stick, and I'm first using the highlighting shade to kind of highlight the highest points of my face, and then I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to apply it right on top of it, just on the under eye of the area, because I do want to conceal my under eye circles. But then I'm taking the contour side to kind of give a light bronze to my skin. I don't really want to contour with it, but I'm just lightly going in there with this and then blending it out very nicely with the Beauty Blender to absorb any of the excess product. And then to bronze up my face, I'm going to be using this new product for me. This one's from MAC. It is called Give Me Sun. It's very new for me, and I so far love it. It gives you like this beautiful glow at the same time, so I definitely recommend it. And I did apply this with the F23 from Sigma. But now to go ahead and set the rest of our face, I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush because I just feel like it's a little bit easier for me to get this under my eye. And then after that, I'm going to move on to my blush, and I'm using this palette from Frankie Rose. It's called Enchant. The shade that I'm using to apply as my blush is called Starburst, and they actually sell this individually, so you guys can get your hands on it separately if you didn't want to buy the whole palette. But now for my highlight, I'm actually using a new one as well. This one is from Hard Candy and it's called Tiki, and it's been amazing. I haven't stopped using it. But now moving on back to the eyes, I'm actually going to take Almond Truffle and just apply this on the outer part of the eye, and then on the inner corner of my eye I'm going to be applying Cotton Candy and then just kind of diffusing it to the back where Almond Truffle is. Then I'm going to be adding a nude eyeliner, and this one is from Lorac and it actually is called Nude. It's one of their pro eyeliners, so I'm just going to be applying this on my waterline, and then after that I'm going to finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara, and the one I'm using is from L'Oreal and it's the Telescopic. Now for the lips, I'm using this lip pencil by MAC and it's called Subculture, and I'm just going to be lining my lips with this. And then for a gloss, that way I could give it a very natural finish, I'm going to be using this one by Mana and it's called Lucky, and this is just going to be very soft. So this is the first color option, and this is how it looks once you're all done. I personally really love this one. It's super soft and beautiful. It's not too dramatic. It doesn't look like you tried too hard. So let me know if this is one of your favorites. But for the second color option, I do have a red lip. First, we're going to line them with this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lip liner in the color Wonderland. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and take a liquid lipstick from Ofra. It's one of their new ones and it's called Atlantic City. It's so beautiful. It's like a true red. But yeah, this is the second color option just in case you guys want to go a little bit more glamorous and bold. I personally love both of them, but let me know which one was your favorite in the comment section. And with that, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah. Oh, she bit my foot. His hair. Did you really have to hit yourself right there?
Hey, Lulu.
Hair flip.